there. Oh, all right from the start. What is up, all you creeps and ghouls out there? This is your monkey boy and Chris, and here we are on From the Slab. Hello, Tony, from Tony's Metal Kitchen. Chef Tony, as I like to call him, because he's a chef and he's Tony. And that's cool. All right, cool. How are you, Chris?
I am fucking fantastic. How are you?
I'm really good, man. Thanks for asking. Hi, Audrey. Hello. Right here on time, too, tonight.
Look at that.
It's some pies. So tonight
This is her movie, isn't it?
This is her movie, yes.
That's why.
And tonight is our final episode of season 4. And yeah.
That tracks.
So this is going to be, hey, this is going to be a lot of fun tonight. Our movie tonight is The Innkeepers. Audrey won last week, and she picked The Innkeepers, and that's what we've got going on for tonight. There should be a season 5 coming up to be determined. To be determined. We are going to take a little bit of a break, though, and work on some other stuff. And it could be a lot of fun, whatever we come up with for that, too. So I'm just really excited for everything. You know what? You are always trying to be on time, and I appreciate that. I always try to wear underwear. Doesn't always happen, but I always try. Anything exciting happen for you, Chris?
No, played a show Saturday. Was fun. Was hot.
You played a hot show.
Felicia played almost a full set with us on bass, and that was pretty exciting.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Jonesy got in trouble. So it was a good time.
That's normal. Good stuff. Cool.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Good, man. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad. That sounds like a good time. And that was
your
BMW?
No, it was American Legion.
American Legion. Oh, okay, cool.
How was your week?
My week was great. I got to my new grandson came and spent the entire weekend with me.
All right.
And he's just pretty awesome. That looks like a Jonesy comment. Felicia was awesome, and I believe so. Well, hello and welcome to From the Slab, Jonesy, and all the rest of you. So tonight's movie, once again, is The Innkeepers. Just a creepy little thing right there. So yeah, very good. Chris, it's your night, bud.
Hold on, let me address this. Audrey, if you go to the Wrecked by Apathy Facebook page, the links for all the merch are on there. I don't handle a lot of that.
Did someone die? Not that I'm aware of.
Millions of people.
Oh, in the movie. Actually.
Yes.
Well, not in the movie, though, right?
Yes.
Or did they?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I can't think of any movie we've done where somebody doesn't die.
I don't know of any movie.
There might have been one or two.
It's possible, not probable.
No.
Well, no. Did we do Poltergeist? Nobody died in that.
Nobody died in Poltergeist. No shit. Nobody died in Poltergeist. Well, in real life.
Yeah.
But
that wasn't until 3.
No. People died in the production of Poltergeist.
Not a lot. It was a creepy, bad luck movie.
All right. We ready for The Innkeepers?
I am totally ready for The Innkeepers. Let's do this.
Innkeepers.
Keep it in.
Claire and Luke are 2 young employees at the Yankee Peddler Inn, a once grand hotel that is slated to close. The owners are off in Barbados having a vacation,
As they do.
as they do. Claire and Luke are the only employees working during its final weekend of operation. Claire suffers from severe asthma, or like I like to call it, she suffers from severe Chekhov's gun. And she has recently dropped out of college. Luke runs a website chronicling the hotel's supposed hauntings. Both are ghost hunting enthusiasts and are fascinated with the hotel's supposedly haunted history, which includes the legend of Madeline O'Malley, a bride who hung herself in the 1800s when her husband abandoned her on their honeymoon, and whose body was supposedly hidden in the basement by the hotel's owners. That afternoon, Luke checks in on an older woman whom Claire recognizes as Leanne Reese Jones, a former actress who is in town for an unnamed convention while delivering towels to her room. Claire's starstruck and has an awkward encounter with Leanne, who's relatively unfriendly towards her. The following night, while taking out the garbage, Claire hears noises coming from the hotel's garage, where there is a door leading to the basement. She padlocks. She Chekhov guns the door and returns inside. She uses Luke's ghost hunting equipment to record EVPs, that's electronic voice phenomenon, in various places around the hotel. While recording, she hears faint voices and music and sees the grand piano in the lobby play by itself. 2 dissonant notes. Yes. She runs into Leanne in the hallway, and Leanne reveals she's actually in town for a psychics convention and that she left her career as an actress to become a medium. She warns Claire not to go in the basement, and then shows her a piece of glass that moves when you move your hand. Early that morning, Claire awakens to Madeline's apparition in her room. Later that day, an elderly man arrives and asks for a room on the 3rd floor. Luke explains to him that the 3rd floor rooms have been stripped of their furniture due to the hotel's impending closing, and they're only renting rooms on the 2nd floor. And the guy gives them a sob story, say he had fond memories of a certain room on the 3rd floor because it was his honeymoon room with him.
But you know that just means he had a hooker up there.
Yeah, probably.
And
Claire offers to provide the man with a set of sheets as the rooms still have their beds, and she takes him to the honeymoon suite he requested. Luke and Claire decide to investigate the basement where Madeline's corpse was hidden. There they encounter disembodied voices and other paranormal activity, and Luke becomes so frightened that he leaves the hotel. In a state of panic, Claire awakens Leanne and asks for help. Leanne goes to the bottom of the basement stairwell where she makes contact with a spirit and then tells Claire that they need to leave the hotel immediately. Claire rushes upstairs to retrieve the elderly man, but upon entering his room, she finds a suicide note and discovers his body in the bathtub, his wrist slashed, with Madeline's apparition hanging from a rope. Panicked, she runs downstairs and finds that Luke has returned to the hotel. He goes upstairs to find Leanne, and Claire hears more noises coming from the basement. She approaches the stairwell where she is startled by the apparition of the elderly man. She falls down the staircase, injuring her head. Disoriented by her head injury, Claire is followed by the elderly man into the basement and finds herself in the room where Madeline's body was kept. She tries to open the door that leads to the garage, forgetting she had locked it.
Locked
Confronted by Madeline's apparition, Claire dies of an asthma attack. The next morning, Luke tells police he heard Claire's screams coming from the cellar, but could not open the door to save her. Luke and Leanne leave with the police, and Leanne tells Luke that Claire couldn't have been saved. The film ends with a view of Claire's empty room and the apparition of Claire looking out the window, then turns towards the door as the door slams shut by itself. The Innkeepers.
Bravo. Bravo, sir. Bravo.
Thank you. Fuck you, Ray.
Ah, that was great, man. Audrey says, this is a true story. I lived in Torrington, Connecticut, where the Yankee Peddler Inn is at.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not well, I don't know if the story is true, but the Yankee Peddler in Torrington is supposedly haunted. Hold on one second.
Ooh. Yeah. Spam.
I don't know about Dr. Monday, but I know Dr. Tuesday says, fuck you. All right. All right. That was a great job. Yeah. So did you, if you're here in the chat and you've seen the Innkeepers, let us know what you think. I'll let you know what I thought of the Innkeepers. When I first saw this, when it came out, I really, really liked it. When I watched it again last evening, I fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think it was a bad movie. It wasn't. That has nothing to do with it. It was just that the beginning is a little bit slower paced than what I was ready for last night. It is a good movie. I did think that the interaction between the two innkeepers was very awkward feeling, but it felt normal. Like it felt like very realistic. You know what I mean? But it was so awkward because
I think that's what engaged me on it is like the characters felt real. I mean, it's a simple ghost story.
Yeah.
It's a simple haunted house story. But what makes the movie good is caring about the characters in the movie.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think they did it. I think they both did the actors did a great job. And it's a T.I. West movie, so it's a little off.
It's not Ty West.
No, I think it's T.I.
Well, he's an Asian fella, so I think it's Ty.
Okay, sure.
I don't know.
Can somebody look that up?
Nobody knows about that. I'll look that up.
Oh, it is Ty because it's short for Timon.
Timon. All right. Oh, he's not an Asian fella.
No.
Timon. Oh.
Yeah.
And Pumbaa was his right?
Yeah. No, I absolutely I enjoyed the hell out of this movie.
Great movie.
And ghost stories usually don't do it for me because,
yeah, Chris doesn't believe that ghosts are real. I do. I'm not afraid of ghosts. I don't feel like everybody who's died, who's a ghost, is going to be necessarily angry or violent or you know what I mean? I don't know why everybody just assumes ghosts are mad.
Yeah. Ghost stories usually don't do it for me, but if you write the characters well enough that I'm invested in their story, then I dig it. I was invested in the fact that, Claire wasn't as hardcore into the ghost hunting business,
Yeah.
as the other guy was.
And it turns out that the other guy was just a fraud anyway, as far as his.
Yeah, he was just trying to build a website and get a following and make money. Which, respect. It's what the internet is for, grifting. But I like that little juxtaposition where it was like you think it was going to be one of those Mulder and Scully kind of dynamics, but it was the reverse.
No, it was definitely the reverse.
Yeah.
I fell asleep right after the dude ran out of the hotel, saying after he just professed his love to her pretty much, and they had that one kind of a spooky little scene down in the basement, you know what I mean, where she's like, she's right behind you. Well, of course I'm gonna run the hell out of there, you know what I mean? But he ran all the way out of the hotel.
That and I dug the fact that they did leave it a bit ambiguous. The fact that it was the dude. She thought that the dead guy had locked her in the basement, but her friend was sitting there banging on it, trying to open the door. But
Yeah.
she thought it was the ghosts banging on the door, trying to get to her. So I dug that they did leave a little bit for us godless heathens to latch onto.
That's fair. That's just totally fair. So anyway, I am going to vote on this movie tonight based on what I remember from when I first saw it, and I'm going to give it 3 horns.
Yeah, 3's good.
I think I will say the fact that I did fall asleep on it is not a great sign of. I mean, it was good, but like it was really a little slow paced. And if I was, you know what I mean, it wasn't like I was in the right mood to watch a slow paced movie. It picks up later, but it still has that, creep along thing for a while.
It's a haunted house movie.
I think it could have picked up a little earlier than it did.
Yeah.
That's why 3 and not 4.
But then again, you like ghosts.
I like ghosts.
No, but you the movie Ghost Story.
I did.
Talk about a slow burn.
Yeah, that was a real slow burn. But it was good.
That wasn't a slow burn. That was a paint drying.
So Audrey voted for Monkey Boy on the game. I don't know if we have that.
Oh, I got that.
Okay. And Akbar Okadar votes for Dr. Monday.
Dr. Monday.
Dr. Monday. So Dr. Monday wins. We need to put Dr. Monday on the wheel if that's the case.
Yes.
Let's see. Audrey gave it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's 8.
That's 8.
That's 8.
So that's 16 horns up. And Tony says Brian for the game. Okay.
That's like you got to take off your shoes to make all those horns.
You do. That's too many horns to actually do. You'd have to flash. And that's okay. That is all right with me.
Yeah. I like it.
I think we got to hear from this guy real quick.
Hit the share button. Do it!
Why so angry? Why is he angry?
I don't know. What is wrong with him? He needs a hug. If any of you see that guy in public, please hug him immediately.
I usually do.
All right. That sound means it's time for a top 5.
Top 5.
and welcome to Top 5. Tonight's Top 5 is brought to you by Nabisco. They make a one damn good cracker. Yes, they do. All right. Chris, how you doing?
Fantastic.
All right. He's fantastic. I hope all of you out there are feeling fantastic, too. Tonight's Top 5, I was going to go, we just did Top 5 ghosts.
Yeah.
So we couldn't do that. I did fall asleep on it, and I could have. I didn't want to because I didn't think it deserved the meanness of Top 5 slowest movies, which we just did as well.
Yes.
So I did Top 5 movies involving paranormal investigations.
Ooh. I dig it.
All right. So, and these are this is my opinion, what I liked. But, if you have any, please let us know that go on here. Number 5, a movie called Grave Encounters.
Ooh, yes.
It follows a paranormal investigation team who basically they know they're full of horse pucky. But they go to this asylum and they wind up finding the real, and they basically get trapped in there forever. Yeah, it was a good one. Grave Encounters. The Conjuring.
Yeah.
Now, The Conjuring, I thought it was a good movie. I think it speaks for itself.
Highly effective PG-13 horror movie.
Highly effective for PG-13. Another PG-13, The Frighteners.
Yes.
The Frighteners. Easy to forget that was his job, was a paranormal investigator.
Mm-hmm. A grifter one at that.
He was fake as well, but fake for real.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Poor Michael J. Fox. All right, here we go. Number 2. Is that where we're at?
Yeah, 2.
Constantine.
Oh, interesting.
Keanu Reeves. Essentially, he was not a priest. He wasn't anything. He did some exorcisms, but he investigated paranormal crap.
Yeah, that works.
And number 1 movie involving paranormal investigations. Poltergeist. That's right, Poltergeist. Nobody did better at paranormal investigations in a movie than Miss Zelda.
I like it.
It's clear. Oh, yeah.
I like it. Fun fact about Miss Zelda. She appears in the pre-ride show in the Mummy ride.
Oh yes, really?
As the actress, not as an actual paranormal investigator. It's like, I'm just an actress, but I don't think there's anything paranormal here. Yeah. Fun fact.
Did they change the Mummy ride to not? No. That's the one, the pre-ride with Brendan Fraser in it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm surprised you don't have Insidious on there.
I thought about it, but
yeah,
there's only 5. Yeah. And Insidious, honestly, he was investigating stuff, but it wasn't necessarily a paranormal investigation. As the rest of these were more strategically paranormal investigators.
Yeah, I probably would have put Ghostbusters in my top 5.
I thought about it. I really did. And, uh, you know, I got to tell
They're
you,
just like their commercial says, paranormal investigators and eliminators.
yes, they are paranormal investigators in every movie. All of the Ghostbusters, which is great. Anybody else in the chat have any in paranormal investigation movies that you like? And if you liked Paranormal Activity, Sinister could have been up there too, says Jason.
yeah, kind of. Sinister.
Yeah.
I'm always down for an Ethan Hawke movie.
Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I like about Ethan Hawke? Who's got anything bad to say about Ethan Hawke? I've never heard of any scandals about Ethan Hawke.
No, not at all. He's clean.
It's what I like. I like to watch stuff and not have to think, wow, that guy might have stuck his finger in a 12-year-old boy's butthole or something. You know what I mean? I don't want to know. I mean, I don't want them to do it at all. But now I don't, now it's hard to watch Kevin Spacey doing anything. It's, it's like, it's a thing.
It's hard to watch old Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. And it's not even funny anymore. That's not true. He was hilarious. He was hilarious.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's hard to watch it's hard to watch Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah, well, yeah.
For a lot of reasons, but I mean, Polanski.
That goes in the slow category too. Well, Polanski was, and he kept making movies.
Yeah.
Just went out of country. Sorry, Roman. You're canceled. All right. Well, we didn't see Jason last week. Quizmaster Jason.
I missed Jason.
Here he is.
Hi, Jason.
Hey, what's going on?
Jason.
I missed everybody too. I just a lot of stuff going on last week.
Oh, no apologies.
Unfortunately, just was not able to make it. But I do have a wonderful list of really good questions tonight, and heaven forbid there end up being a tie. I've got a really interesting tiebreaker question just in case.
I'll tell you what, this is the last show of this season. So if you got we may just do the tiebreaker question.
It is, I guess you could kind of loosely say it's horror adjacent. It's in that realm, barely, but it's there.
I'm loose. Boys and girls, once again, just want to let you know, if you want to play tonight's game along with us, either vote for myself or Chris in the chat, and you could pick the first movie of season 5 from the Slab.
Now, I think there's 2 votes for Brian and none for Chris yet, I don't think. Is there?
I got Dr. Monday.
Dr. Monday.
Gotcha.
Dr. Monday. And that's okay. I guess, yeah, I mean, and honestly, I got to tell you, I'm not feeling as smart this week as I was last week.
We'll see.
We will see how that goes.
We will see.
So everybody, you got a little bit of time. Jason, how are you? You got anything good going on?
The last time we spoke, I had mentioned that I was going to be visiting a recording studio.
Yes.
Which was a lot of fun.
All right.
Had a chance to hear the playback. And actually going to revisit the studio because that just some people liked it. I did not. So I actually wanted to go back. I want to go back and revisit it, and
Always your worst critic.
Say what?
You're always your own worst critic.
That is very true. That is very true. However, I listen to the playback. I'm like, I don't like it. It something was off, and I need to figure out what it was. I think I know what it was. I just want to go back and I told myself I just want to go back and revisit it and maybe do another shot.
Okay. If you want to revisit it. All right. The big thing is, so remember, you are your own worst critic. If everybody around you genuinely says it's pretty good, you gotta at least take that into account.
I did. Absolutely, I did. But
it probably isn't that bad.
Well, I mean, of course, it was my first time with. I didn't have inner ears in, but I did have headphones on, and it was the first time really kind of hearing my own voice played back, which was a little weird.
Yeah, no, and it's like the answering machine, but like the first time you ever put on, you know what I mean? Yeah, first time you ever, did answering machine stuff. You heard your voice for the first time, and it's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, guys, we're gonna have to get started here.
Yes.
So, you have until the end of the opening credits for the game to vote, and then voting is off the table. So vote now or forever hold your pee.
When you get asked a question about that whole movie, what's the damn answer? When you get to thinking, you might just know the answer. What's the damn answer? What's the damn answer? With Quizmaster Jason.
Woo!
All right. Love those dancing monkeys.
I do too.
Absolutely.
All right.
So the count's still what? 2-1 in favor of Brian?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. If you don't count Dr. Monday.
Make sure you explain this game for those who don't know the game.
Mm-hmm. All right. So it's very simple, actually. I have a list of very, very interesting horror and horror adjacent questions here that I will ask both Brian and Chris, and they will give me the correct answers. And whoever gives me the most correct answers wins. And whoever voted for said person that wins gets to choose the movie that both Brian and Chris have to watch for the premiere of season 5. And it had whatever it is, they have to watch it. And if there are multiple people for that winning person, they go on the wheel of names, and the person gets picked from there.
That sounds good.
It is that simple. So I have my questions ready. They're kind of all over the place. Some will be no-brainers. Some will be kind of like, So with that being said, are you guys ready?
I'm sorry.
What was that?
No, don't worry. The goat was just floating.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Wait a second. We didn't start playing. Ray's putting it
Nope.
for Brian. I think we can let him have it.
All right.
Oh, that's me. All right. I'm going to try.
Yeah, that's you.
Are you ready?
It looks like everyone's ready. So here we go with question number 1. Who published An American Werewolf in London?
Who published?
Mm-hmm. Chris?
Universal Studios.
No. Brian?
Random House?
No, actually, you know what? Shit. Sorry, I misread it. My mistake. I was reading the question above it. I should have said who directed American Werewolf in London.
Oh.
Sorry, that was Chris.
That would be Landis.
Yes. Sorry, I read the question above it that I did not have highlighted. Jesus, I need to put my glasses on so I can see this shit.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
we can't get it right if you don't ask the question.
Yeah, let me turn on another light here. There we go.
All right.
All right.
So I got it right anyway.
Yeah. So, question number 2: which horror film franchise is the longest running? Ryan.
I'm going to say Dracula.
No. Brian. Chris.
Godzilla.
No. Horror movie. Godzilla was never always classified as a horror movie. It's actually Friday the 13th. Is actual horror, actually titled horror movie, horror franchise.
Okay.
Or at least that's the answer that I have here.
It's okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
Listen, you're Quizmaster Jason. You can make up shit, and we'll have to.
All right, so let's see here. All right. All right.
Although I think this October, I think Saw will overtake it.
Yeah, there's the new one's coming out this year, right? Okay. So that will change. All right, question number 3. What was the 20th century's first American horror film? Brian.
House of the Devil?
No. Shoot. Would you like me to read the question again? Because I think you may have misinterpreted what I was saying. Yeah. What was the 20th century? Yeah, the century, the 20th century.
That's the 1900s.
Yes. What was the first American horror film?
American horror film. Go ahead, Chris. I already shot my.
Yeah, we understood the question.
Okay, I wanted to make sure.
American.
20th
20th century, first American horror film. Was it The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari?
No.
Oh.
It was actually Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. All right.
Yes.
That makes sense.
All right. Let's see here. Question number 4. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. Which horror film's tagline is "We dare you to say his name 5 times"? Brian.
Candyman?
Yes, that is correct. All right. Some are easy. Some are easy. Kind of like Brian. All right. What film was A Quiet Place initially intended to be the sequel of? Chris.
Cloverfield?
Yes, that's correct. That's all you had to think about that for a second.
Originally, it was supposed to be called "Shut the Fuck Up." Anyway, that was.
I believe that 100%. All right. Another, in my opinion, an easy one here. Question number 6. Who did Wes Craven originally want to play the lead role as Freddy Krueger?
Ooh, I've heard the answer to this before.
Mm-hmm. I think you have. Chris.
Harvey Keitel?
No. That would have been awesome, though.
Would it? I don't know.
Probably not.
It was. I don't know. I can't remember.
It was David Warner.
That's right. Fuck.
David Warner.
That would have been great.
That would have been awesome. I
He's
think
an
he would have done a
amazing.
good
He's
job.
an amazing. He was an amazing thespian.
Mm-hmm.
He's a
Absolutely.
master thespian, yes. I mean, a master thespian.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, got a barn burner here, ladies and gentlemen. The score right now is 2-1 in favor of Chris, but it's still early. So, we're going to move along with question number 7. How many years did it take to get the Aliens movie made? Brian.
I want to say it was 10.
No. Chris knows.
7.
That is correct. Chris just didn't get his hand up in time.
79 to 86.
Listen, Jason, you don't have to root for him as much as you do. I mean, like, it's fine. It's fine if you want him to win. I get it. He's handsome.
No.
I look like this. I'm basically
That's okay.
a professor.
No,
I get it. But, you know.
I root for both of you. I root for both of you. I really do. Plus, I like Brian's beard. His beard is sexy. His beard is very sexy.
You have the better beard.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so here we go with question number 8. What hobby does Norman Bates enjoy doing in Psycho? Brian.
Taxidermy.
Yes, very, very good.
I couldn't fight that one.
Oh, hell
That
no.
was honestly, I put my hand down because I was wrong, and then I put it up again. So, I was wrong for doing that, and I was like, oh, nope.
I was going to say murder.
Well, that too.
He's a murderer. That's what
But that wasn't his hobby.
he likes to murder people.
Well, I don't know. Could murder be considered a hobby?
Fuck yeah, I can.
Sure it can if you do it a lot, I guess.
Yeah.
And if you're good at it.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
All right. Question
You don't
number
have to be good at a
9.
hobby.
Say what?
You don't have to be good at a hobby.
No, you don't.
You just have
It
to
helps.
It does help.
That's true. It
Well, it
does
helps
help.
you enjoy it, but if it doesn't matter if you enjoy doing puzzles, but you've never put two pieces together because you've never found them. It's still a hobby.
That's true. That is very true. All right. Question number 9. What does J see first in It Follows?
What does Jay see first in It Follows?
Now, I will tell you, I changed the word, because it originally said, who does Jay see first in It Follows? I changed it to what. Because I think what was a more proper word. Brian.
It?
No.
All right.
What does he see first? Chris?
Death?
No. He actually sees a naked woman.
Oh. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, sure. Let's just
These
see
are
a
not
naked
all
woman
objects,
first.
Jason.
I know. But that'd be kind of cool to see. And when something like that happens, the first thing you see is a naked person.
Sure.
But hey, that works.
Nudity just makes everything fun.
Absolutely, I agree. All right. Question number 10. Drew Barrymore made her feature film debut in which 80s horror flick? Brian.
Firestarter?
No. Chris.
E.T.
Mm-mm. No. That is incorrect. The name of the movie is called Altered States.
I don't remember her being in it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we
It
both
was-
sucked.
It actually was it was a low budget movie, so it never really got a lot of the recognition. E.T. was the first major like blockbuster role. I believe that was the first blockbuster role for it. And then right after that was Firestarter, I believe.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. One for the old noggin. All right. Question number 11. Which horror film did Sam Raimi write and direct? Brian.
Evil Dead.
Yes, that is correct.
Raimi.
Raimi. Sorry, my bad. All the people that love Sam Raimi are gonna hate me.
I thought we were going Bollywood for a second.
It's okay.
Sorry. All right. Let's see. We're on to question number 12. We do have a tie score now of 3-3. So question number 12. How many Puppet Master movies followed the original one, which was released in 1989? Chris.
Trick question, Chris, I think.
Mm-hmm. How many Puppet Master movies followed the original?
Okay, so do not include the first one.
No.
Okay,
Do not include the first one.
14.
No. I will tell you this, it is not double digits. Brian.
3.
No. A little bit higher than that. It was actually 9.
Well,
There-
9 is a multiple of 3. I think I should
It is. It is, yes.
14. That's not a multiple of anything.
But it needed to be 9, not 3. All right. Another one where you gotta count. You gotta pull out your fingers and toes here. How many Nightmare on Elm Street movies were released in the 80s? Chris.
5.
Yes, that's correct.
That's pretty good. I was just counting them up.
Well,
I was
I knew that the 6th one was 1991. So
Yes,
Well, that makes it easy then.
absolutely. All right, here we go with question number 14. Which city is the focal point of City of the Living Dead?
No, I don't know.
Chris, take a shot.
Philly.
Nope. Take a stab at it, Brian.
Belize?
No.
That's
It
a
was actually that's a
that's a
country.
whole ass country.
Small country, but still a country.
Small.
That's okay. It was actually New York City.
New York City of the Living Dead. I've never even heard of the movie.
Yep.
Either.
All right. So here we go with question number 15. What is the name of Sidney Prescott's college in Scream 2?
The college?
Yeah. Chris?
Woodsboro Community College.
No. She moved her ass as far away from there as she could. Brian?
UCLA?
No.
No.
It was actually Windsor College.
Windsor.
'Cause, if I remember correctly, there was a scene, maybe 45 minutes into the movie where they're talking to her, and I think she actually has on like a sweatshirt or a t-shirt. Or something like
Yeah,
that.
I was trying to remember.
Has the college name across the front of it.
But she had boobs in there. I was just staring.
Yes, she had boobs. Yeah, you were distracted by the boobs.
I wasn't reading if you get my drift.
No, he was counting. How many nipples do I see? All right. Here we go with question number 16. In the movie Child's Play 2, what is Chucky's favorite game to play? Chris.
Hide the soul.
Yes. He was pretty good at it, too.
No, he wasn't.
Well, he
That's
thought
the
he was.
problem.
He thought he was. Though. All right. Here we go with question number 17. Jennifer Lopez's character Terry is from what state in the movie Anaconda? Brian.
New York?
Nope.
That's a state, right?
It is a state, yes. Brian, Chris?
Florida.
No, but you were close. It's actually South Carolina.
South Carolina? Not that close. Now,
Oh,
listen,
yes.
man. Like I said, stop rooting for them. South
Yeah.
Carolina's nowhere near Florida. There's a whole state in between.
Well, yeah, kind of. Small
Kind of a
little
big
bit.
state, too.
All right. Well, next time you want to go to South Carolina, just walk if it's that close.
Yeah, I know.
Don't do it.
No, don't do it. All right. How are we on? Question number 18? All right. What was Candyman's real name in the horror movie Candyman? Chris?
Peaches?
No. Brian?
Windsor P. Ellington III.
No. It's actually Philip Purcell.
Oh, never heard of
Yeah.
him.
Forgot
Never
about
heard of him. Yep. Rightfully so. All right. Let's see here. We do have a score of 5-3, still in favor of Chris, but we still got more questions here, Brian, so we're good.
Okay.
All right. Question number 19. What 2009 movie about alien abductions in Alaska starred Mila Jovovich? Brian.
It was The Fourth Kind.
Yes, that is correct. I actually worked on trying to pronounce her name before we started tonight.
You could have just said Mila Jovovich.
Hey, you didn't know who I was talking about.
Fifth Element Girl.
Absolutely.
If it wasn't true, which Mila it was.
True. All right. Question number 20. Who loses his head on prom night in the movie Prom Night? Chris?
Kyle?
No. So, who loses his head on prom night in Prom Night? Brian?
Billy.
No, it's actually Lou. Actually, the character Lou. And that's a good movie, by the way.
It is a good movie.
Prom Night's a good movie. All right, so here we go. Question number 21. If Brian gets this right, we have a tie, which is awesome. So question number 21. How does Freddy Krueger kill Rod in A Nightmare on Elm Street? Brian.
He hangs him with his own sheet in the jail cell.
That is correct. Hangs him with his own bed sheets. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a tie. So, and for this occasion, I do have an interesting, an interesting tiebreaker question here.
Oh, the wrong way.
So,
Wait. Ah!
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That way.
The camera angle's weird.
The blood-curdling, screaming billy goat. All right, so here we go with our tiebreaker question.
Okay.
Who played the lead role in 1943's The Phantom of the Opera? Brian?
Lon Chaney.
No. Chris?
Lon Chaney Jr.
No. That's
No.
Claude,
Fuck.
Claude Rains.
Claude Rains.
All right, guys.
All right.
Ah!
We will do another. We will do another one. That's fine. Let's see here. No, that was too easy.
No more publishing questions, though.
No. All right, here we go. What was the name of the George A. Romero zombie film, the fifth in its series, which was released in 2008? Chris.
That would be Survival of the Dead.
No. Mm-mm. Brian?
Diary of the Dead.
That is correct.
Oh,
That is correct. Yes.
suck it! You suck it! Suck it!
Soon as he said, like, oh, it's not the right one.
I almost said Land of the Dead, but that was the fourth one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Survival of the Dead was that the
Sixth
That
one.
was
Sixth one?
after Diary of the Dead.
Yeah, so it was the sixth one.
Fuck it. Fuck the found footage one. That doesn't count.
All right. Well, congratulations, Brian.
Thank you. I'd like to thank my publicist and
Your publisher.
And,
your publisher.
Yes, I have the same publisher as American Werewolf in London.
Yes, he does.
Which is good. All right. I guess we're gonna have to go to the wheel of names. Is that the deal?
Yeah, because Brian, you got a few names on there.
Yep.
All right. Let's see here. I didn't even pull up the wheel of names. I just assumed Chris was gonna win.
Well, never assume. You know this.
Listen, I assumed it, but I wasn't gonna let him win. All right. Who do we got?
Audrey, Tony, Ray, and Dr. Monday.
Tony. Okay. And Dr.
Monday.
Dr. Monday.
You are spelling that with a U, correct?
What? Monday?
Monday.
No, that's
Okay.
not the way he spelled it.
All right. Well, we'll go with that then.
All right. So just remember, when we start up season 5, you are picking the first movie we do.
I'm actually going to write it down here on my notebook too.
Please, someone must.
Yes.
So here we go. If you're ready, I hope you're all here in the chat. Let's go. And it's going. It's spinning. Who's going to be winning? Is it going to be Tony? It is Tony.
Yep.
Tony is the winner.
All right, Tony. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Knowing Tony, he already has one in the chamber.
You know he does.
Oh, absolutely.
Mila, this is we discuss horror movies, and then we play a game at the end of the show so you guys can pick what the next movie is for the next week. But unfortunately, this is the last one in this season, so it's going to be a little while before we have another. But I'm glad you showed up in the algorithm, because really it's lovely to meet you. Tony's pick is the movie Dead Alive.
Ooh.
Dead Alive. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that the Lord of the Rings guy?
Peter Jackson? Yeah.
Peter Jackson's movie. Congratulations, Tony. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony, she got right into it. All right. Tony,
All right.
Tony. I'm not
Awesome.
Tony. Yeah, no, that's cool. Hey, listen, man. I want to thank you all for sticking with us through however long you've stuck with us. Been doing this for a while now.
Yeah,
And we have a good time. And Jason and Chris, I love you guys. Thank you for sticking this out with me.
of course.
And this was
Absolutely. It's always fun.
my dream since I was a little boy.
You know what? I mean, outside of
I'd be
end of day
doing-
Fridays, which is always fun. Oh, sorry. What was that, Chris?
I said I'd be doing this anyway, bitching about horror movies and playing trivia.
That's true.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Like I said, outside of end of the day on Fridays, which is always fun for most people, this is by far my most favorite day of the week because I get to spend it with you guys and we get to have a lot of fun.
Shucks. I gotta say thank you guys for being here and doing this
Oh,
stuff.
no problem.
Jason, what do you got going on? this coming?
What going on this weekend? Nothing much, to be honest. It's probably just gonna be a kind of a chill, relaxed week. I've got a couple weeks to get kind of everything in order. I have a meeting with my neurologist on May 8th, potentially a third neck surgery. Yeah, that's going to be a fun conversation.
Well,
So
I mean,
trying
I
to put all my ducks in a row.
I hope you don't need another neck surgery, sir. But if you need it, I hope it helps.
Well, luckily, I mean, it's the same guy that did my surgery the last time 6 years ago, so it seemed to hold up pretty good. But of course, with the human body, he said this is just one of those things that can happen.
Sure.
And unfortunately, it sounds like from the way he made it sound over the phone, it sounds like that's a possibility again. So we'll just have to take it from there and see what happens. Other than that, just trying to just relax and not be stressed.
Fair enough. Chris, what you got going on?
Oh, what don't I have going on? So I'm gonna fix my water heater tomorrow, and then Friday night, the Thrown Together will be at American Legion Post 30 on Lockwood Ridge Road once again.
All right, very cool. Very cool.
Should be fun.
Oh,
Brian, what do you got going on?
I like her. That's cool.
Yeah, what a sweetheart.
That's very cool. Well,
Brian, what do you have going on this weekend?
The dude has a brand new single coming out on Thursday, as a matter of fact. Yes, for our song "The Pentecostal," and that's really cool. There will also be a lyric video out on Thursday for that. Tomorrow night, although the dude check-in that we normally do on Wednesday nights is no longer a thing, it's now Sunday nights. We've moved it over to Sunday nights. 8 o'clock, we're going to do a sneak preview of the lyric video for the Pentecostal. And so if you're hearing this, you're probably the only people who are going to hear about it because I'm not trying to jump the gun on anything. I'm just telling you guys here, we're going to do a quick live stream sneak preview of the Pentecostal lyric video tomorrow night at 8 p.m. And we'll be there live doing that for just a short period of time, but it'll be fun. And I got to tell you, I love this song. So, and it'll be available on Thursday to stream everywhere. And right now, if you are not a fan of the dude or don't know who the dude is, go to the dude, DOOD band.com. Check us out. And find our link tree. You can find where we're streaming, find all sorts of things and all that crap.
The dude is an awesome band to check out.
They are. Hey, I check me out. I would. Mm-hmm. Hey, how you doing? I don't know. Anyway, all right, guys. It is now 10:06. We are 6 minutes over. I don't want the network to ban us. So, Jason, thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
Much love. Chris, thank you guys. Thank you guys for a great season 4. I don't know. We have 4 seasons. We're on the season 4. So thank you guys so much.
6 seasons in a movie.
We love you all. Please have a great night and watch some freaking horror movies, will you?
Yes, please.
All right, cool. That's all I got, really. I think I'm done.